Greetings, scholars. Dr. Williams here with a little video to make. It's kind of informational. No assignments are attached to it, but some things that I would like you to do. This semester, you're either in my business ethics class, the marketing strategy class, or social media marketing class. Teaching these three this semester. I just wanted to point out some things that will be common to all of them that I've already mentioned before, but thought I would just reiterate them and remind you of a couple of things. Number one, the syllabus, which is on D2L, alternately known as Georgia View, for some reason. On the syllabus is lines out how the course is going to go. There's contact information on there and various other things you can read on your own. I did want to point out that my cell phone is on the syllabus. So here's the way I'd like that to work. You can reach out to me if you have something that's time sensitive or you want to make sure it doesn't get lost in the email or something like that. All I ask is that you text me first. Announce yourself, and if you just need to text back, that's fine. If you want to talk or have a get together on Teams or something, we can schedule a time to do that. So feel free to text me. Just announce who you are, what class it is, so that I'll understand what the question is, and I will respond. All right? So if something's got you hung up, and there's no need to worry about that. You can send me an email, and I might get it next time I log on. But if it's more time sensitive, feel free to text me. All right, number two, on D2L, there's a tab called How To Videos. All right. Three that I want to point out to you and ask you to look into, actually two most important ones, and then another one. Set up your D2L notifications. There's a little video on there that I made about how to do that. That way, whenever I post an announcement, which I do a lot because I try not to blow up your email because you get a lot of those. Whenever I put something in there for the course, deadline, assignment, something like that, you'll get a notification. You can either get it by email or by text. You can get it once a week or every day. You should be checking D2L every day anyway, a couple times a day. But if you set up notifications, you'll get a message right when I put something up there. So that's one of the how-to videos. The other one is subscribing to the course calendar, because I will populate the course calendar with exam dates and things like that, when maybe some due dates and things like that. So again, you get those notifications when I do that, and you know when something's due or when something's going to happen. The other one is to update your D2L profile and picture. That's helpful, so I can put a name with a face. But if you don't want to do that because you're hiding from the law or hiding from the IRS, I don't know. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I'm sure all your professors would find it helpful if you would update your D2L profile and your picture. There's a little video. All that is under the How To Videos tab if you click on it. There's four underneath there. Number three, lectures will appear. Video lectures will appear as the chapters are being covered. Hopefully a little bit before. I like to try to have them up there before the chapter's being covered, or concurrently, but not behind. So that tab under content, all of these I'm going to write content. That's kind of shaky. All these are under the content tab on D2L, and you click on it and it'll expand the stuff that's on there. So watch those. Take notes, pay attention. They should all be closed captioned, although it's done automatically by YouTube. And I do check them, but I might not take time to correct every word that they put in there. So sometimes there's silly words there that make no sense, because that's the way it understood what I said. PowerPoints. I generally post, and you will see, what I call modified PowerPoints. And then I also upload, that is terrible looking, the author's PowerPoints. Just like they send them, just like they send them out with the book. And so I put those on there because they cover a certain group of things. But the ones that I use, that I make videos out of, or that I post and all, I've modified them and I've added things to them and dropped off some things that I don't want to spend that much time on. And I've added in little video clips or links, things you can go to check out. So always make sure to be familiar with, say if it's chapter 1, and the author's PowerPoints, and then look at my modified PowerPoints. They may be part of a lecture as well, but you can look at the PowerPoint yourself. And if there are links in them and you feel like checking those out, and it's a link you can't remember or whatever, you can download those, and then the links will be live in the file that you download. Exam information. For each class, I'm going to put info. Oh, why is it so shaky? Exam information. The very first document in there will always be my tips to you to make a good grade. The things you should be familiar with and the way you should study for an exam in one of my classes. And it's a document, it's a PDF, you open it, read it, print it out, do whatever you want to. I guarantee you, if you do those things, you'll make a good grade on the exams. Following that, there are generally some Quizlets that I have created, or I've lifted from somebody and then changed them and created them myself. But anyway, as a little exam practice tool, you can take the Quizlets. You could just view them if you want to, or you can set them up as a match game, or I'm sure you know how all that works. So I try to have a Quizlet for every chapter, and it will have vocabulary and things and concepts and theories that I'm looking at for test material. So you can use that to study and practice with. Number 6, exams. The exams will take place on D2L/GeorgiaView. I'll generally open them up at the beginning of the week, usually around a Tuesday, and I'll close them at around a Friday or a Thursday. So you'll have 2 or 3 days to take them. So don't not take them, because if you need to take one late, there's going to be some kind of penalty. I hate doing that, because you'll have plenty of time to do it, and they're announced, they're on the syllabus, so they're coming that week, so there's really no reason to miss it. I'm telling you now, look at the syllabus. That's when they're going to occur. Subscribe to the course calendar. They'll be in there, and they'll be open for several days. They'll generally be multiple choice. It could be a little bit different, but they will take place on D2L. You won't have to subscribe to another service. I'm doing it all on D2L this year, not using any Connect or anything, to try to save everybody some money. It'll be more work for me, but save money for you. So D2L should be your primary responsibility in life, unless you have children, and of course paying your bills and things like that. But you should be familiar with the course, all the different aspects of it. Look around, make sure you're familiar with all of it, because that's where all the information is going to be. In addition to that, I am going to write down number 7 discussion board, which I set up. And if somebody emails me a question that I think needs to be answered, I'll put it there. That way everybody can see it. I don't have to email everybody the answer. So maybe somebody else has the same question. But the way it works really best is it's not even a good sentence. The way it works best is if you can go on there and post a question to me or to somebody else, or just to the class in general. And most of the time, somebody in the class will have the answer. Maybe you just overlooked it on the syllabus, or you weren't paying attention because your feet were on fire when I said it in a video or in this video. But anyway, so that's on, and you can answer all sorts of questions there. You can find the answers to a bunch of different questions, and you know how to get in touch with me. And it's been a tough year. 2020, 2021, not starting out that great. So, just have a little grace with one another. I'll try on my end, you try on your end. Try not to make it hard on one another. And we'll get through the semester without any problems, and hopefully everybody will make a good grade and maybe learn something along the way during the journey. All right, so with that said, I will sign off, and I look forward to the semester. Take care.